So a lot of the prompts that I ask people, I'll say, what do you think about this? But what do you feel about this? So when we start to ask, what do we feel about something, that automatically starts to get us into our body. What is the thing that's doing the feeling? It's our nervous system, right? And so the relationship that we have with our nervous system is one of, oh my gosh, we hold a lot of history in our nervous system and in our body. And so when we're talking about the disconnect of having a goal and not being able to accomplish it because our body's not ready to do that, it means there is something our body needs or is trying to tell us that we need to understand with our mind. And so prompts, how do I feel about this? Getting a mentor to walk you through your feelings, right? Like, not everyone's nervous system is ready to start feeling because there's a lot of trauma in there, whether it's from a big trauma from your life or whether it's from mini traumas throughout your life. Getting a mentor to help you start to feel that. A lot of us are really great at not feeling, whether that be with alcohol or scrolling our Instagram feeds, watching Netflix. Of course, everything in moderation, but if we are numbing out on a daily basis, then that's our indication that we're not comfortable feeling something. How to go about that disconnect is just to start really having a relationship with your body and your nervous system. And there are thousands of ways to start to do that.
I love that. It reminds me of what I do with my clients. I'm a nutrition coach, and we get in tune with how much you're eating. When I first start working with someone new, we create awareness around food in terms of how much they're eating, what types of food they're choosing, how many calories they're eating, that kind of thing. But I also make it a point to make sure that they're aware of how they feel before and after each food decision that they make, because that is always going to be the greater telltale sign and going to give us more direction toward the root cause of what led you to your weight gain in the first place.
If we're not in touch with how we feel, then we're not going to be able to make change, not lasting change at least.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's definitely right. You could go through all emotions, but if it's not at its deepest level, you're going to end up going back to those old patterns once again.
Yeah, we underestimate the body. It is a powerful thing. And I respect my body so much, and I laugh sometimes because my mind will be like, I'm going to do this thing. And my body's like, no, I'm not ready to do that. And then I'm like, no, but I'm going to make you. And my body ends up telling me and proving to me like, no, I'm not ready to do that. Or when I'm ready to make a big decision in my life, my body is the thing that moves towards it and my mind needs to catch up. That's how much respect and relationship I have with my body these days.
Yeah, wow, that's the next level. Most people aren't at that level, but that's ultimately where you want to get to, right? Is having that back and forth conversation between body and mind and coming to that understanding.
Yeah,
I love that. So now going back to time and use of time, I think in today's day and age, as a ingraining of society, we have come to a point where productivity is our most important thing. We're always trying to be productive and accomplish so many things. But do you find a different way to define productivity the same way you kind of find a different way to define time? What does productivity mean to you and the people you work with?
Yeah, in my world, productivity is the same. I approach it a little differently. I think a lot of people approach productivity with, here are the things I have to do, and if I don't do them, I'm going to feel like crap. If I don't do them, if I can't do them, that it means, at the deepest level, it means I'm not valuable. Yes, obviously, I run back to that version every now and then if I'm not having a great day, right? I'm being really hard on myself. But in my world, productivity is more of an empowering thing. I feel less trapped. I feel less of a prisoner to the word productivity because of the way I operate and how I look at my time. So to answer your question, productivity is the same. In my world, we just approach it a little differently by being on top of our time, by being in command of our time, by being in command of our boundaries. And productivity becomes a really rewarding and beautiful thing.